Hi everybody, I haven't done a playthrough in a long time. I decided to do a playthrough of an old game I used to play on the Amstrad CPC464. It's called M.O.V.I.E. Christ. These games, when I was young, I played the video games when I was 5, and my first gaming machine was an old English PC, well, British PC called the Amstrad. I've been playing games like these isometric adventure type of games. I couldn't, for my life at the time, figure out how the fuck to beat this game. I was busy running around, fucking shooting people and shit, and the controls were very clunky as fuck. At the time, it was pretty cool. Like this detective guy, and even though I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, I had fun with it as a kid. So yeah, the objective of this game is to find a tape, and then you got to take it back at the start, which is where I'm leaving, starting area. And here I go, find the tape. Rather than going through the whole rescuing fucking women and shit, and finding out what the passwords are and all that crap, I decided to do like a quick walk through it. Just because I can't be bothered, and just to show people, games like these that are like lost in time. But yeah, some of these guys you encounter are bad and good, and if you ask them what is the password and all that, you get passwords like open. In certain versions of this game, like the Spectrum has its own unique passwords, whereas the Amstrad has its own as well. So they're both unique versions in that respect, because the passwords being different for one, graphics and all. I'm not really, I don't hate the Spectrum because I've never owned one, but don't really understand the whole Spectrum and Amstrad rivalry because I was too young to understand about them. But I'm an Amstrad fanboy through and through. That's what I grew up with. So yeah, these are like your typical bad guys, and you can like either punch or shoot them, but it's very difficult to. You got to kill them in range with the gun, and you got limited ammo as well. And the ammo is pretty scarce in this game. So yeah, we're just going down here. So yeah, the trick to killing these guys, if there's like a large group of them, is to make them accidentally kill one another, so it leaves to one. You don't really have to kill all of these in each room. You can just dodge them. I just think they matter if you decide to rescue one of the girls. There is a good girl and a bad girl, and if you get the good girl, you gotta she'll give you like the password to the final area of the game. I think that's the whole purpose of rescuing the good girl. Otherwise, her evil sister, I don't know if they're sisters in this game story wise, but the evil counterpart lures you into traps and all that. Because she's a cunt, the evil girl that is. So you want to avoid rescuing the bad girl. If you want to do this proper, but I couldn't be bothered. So, but yeah, if you ask questions like these, eventually they'll give you the password, and you got to give them money, which is what I collected. There's a bomb, gun, bomb, and the money for an item, but I don't know how to give these people money. It doesn't matter anyway, because eventually they'll give you the passwords, random passwords to use to move the blocked, the knight's block in the next room. He's a typical guy. Sometimes bad guys, and there's a group of a bad guy and a good guy. Some of these rooms. That's another good guy there. He's a bad guy here. So yeah, we're just going up here. I know the route to the completing this game in less than 20 minutes, or price even less than 10-20 minutes. You can complete this game. I think it's about 20s, like less than 20s, probably more accurate. So yeah, this is I think this is like a classic puzzle back in the day. So yeah, the trick is to drop the bomb and then move the or a bit of money, and using the item as like, you know, you move the knight out of the way, because if you touch one of these knights, it kills you for some reason. This is like, this game is in La La Land. I don't think it really cared about the realism. The developers cared about the whole realism aspects of video games like developers do today. And in some respects, that's how video games should be, in my opinion. They shouldn't really worry about, oh, is this, you know, is this what would happen in the real world, you know, walking around clunky controls or dodging bullets the way you do because of, like, you know, the whole gameplay mechanics and all that. Or there's gonna be a good guy saying, hello, why are you getting shot at by a bunch of crazy motherfuckers. So yeah, just going up here. Oh, it's a dead end. So we're going back here, back down here. Yeah, I've had problems trying to record the footage of this game. I'm using the IPAT emulator, and it's notorious for having problems recording footage. So what I did, I recorded it has a built-in recording thing, and I did that, and then I recorded the audio in W-A-V, I think, and I recorded the AVI afterwards, and I mixed the two files together, and that's how you got the sound. Because otherwise, if I record the AVI, there's like this bip 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 sound in the background. It won't stop. So that's what I did. But yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the ass to record Amstrad footage for some reason. I heard there's another emulator that can record AVI better, but I'm not sure if the likes of M.O.V.I.E can work on those emulators. I'm not too sure. I think WinIP is the best one of the lot. I'm not an expert though. So yeah, that's it for part 1. Next up, part 2.